What is up, guys? It is Maddie from DCLblogger.com. Currently in Turkey. Was in Dubai just a couple of days ago in a bit of a holiday with my wifey. So I haven't been having the time or enough time to post regularly, but every now and then I get some time and I need to share some thoughts. I wanted to make a video specifically talking about why digital land, crypto collectibles, specifically Decentraland, Decentraland land has become a really good investment option for me, for part of my investment portfolio to protect myself against Bitcoin swings, right? Now, the reality is the price of altcoins, so Mana, Ethereum, Neo, all these coins apart from Bitcoin itself, heavily relies on the price of Bitcoin because there's so many trading pairs where it's Mana and Bitcoin, Ethereum and Bitcoin. All these trading pairs are connected to Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin falls, naturally the price of all these other altcoins fall, right? And they don't fall proportionally. Like, for example, if Bitcoin falls 5%, then altcoins get absolutely smashed. Like, they go down like 20 to 30%. Obviously, that's not a 100% true formula all the time. But generally speaking, like when Bitcoin goes up even a little bit, like 5%, altcoins boom a little bit. They go up 10, 20, maybe even 30%, right? But obviously, it's all great and good as if Bitcoin goes up, pulling altcoins with it up. But it's pretty bad if Bitcoin goes down. And even if you're in a coin that has really good technology, a ton of community behind it, and a lot of hype, but if Bitcoin still goes down, it's still going to drag that altcoin down. So what I found is investing in Decentraland land protects myself from these Bitcoin swings. And how, I'm going to talk about it right now. Right now, Mana, the coin used to purchase land and to invest in Decentraland, is worth a not so healthy 6 cents. Okay, that's a lot higher since ICO stages, but since I've been following the Decentraland project over the last 7 to 8 months since January, I've seen prices mostly in between 10 and 15 cents, sometimes even hitting 30 cents. It's only been recently where I've seen it go down all the way down to 6 cents. I think it's touched 5.5 cents. It's not worrying me at all because, again, it's heavily reliant on Bitcoin. So there's nothing wrong with Decentraland. Fundamentals haven't changed. There's still a lot of buzz, still a lot of activity happening with Decentraland sales. But the Mana coin is going to suffer because Bitcoin is suffering a little bit, right? Because it's tanking. Mind the noise, by the way, there's construction going on. But what I found, right, is because Mana has become so cheap, these lands, I always evaluate the health of the Decentraland land marketplace by seeing the first page and ordering this by the cheapest and seeing what the lowest priced land is. Currently it's 7,300 Mana, and if all of these get bought out, then the lowest will be 7,600 Mana. That's almost 8,000 Mana. Okay, now that's come a long way since the last couple of weeks where the lowest parcel was, I think, 5,500, maybe 6,000 Mana. I remember lands being listed for 5,000 Mana and still taking a while to sell. Now, if you were to list a land for 5,000 Mana, it'll get eaten up within seconds. The reality is that as Mana goes down, okay, people have more money that want to invest in Decentraland. They have more, their fiat is worth a lot more Mana, and because it's worth more Mana, they can afford more higher priced lands. So those people saying, okay, now land, like for example, 2 weeks ago when Mana was worth, say, maybe 12 cents, maybe a month ago when Mana was worth, say, 15 cents, and the cheapest parcel was, say, 6,000 Mana, then we had, if you wanted to invest in Decentraland, then you had to dish out $900 fiat minimum to buy a land. Now, even though in Mana, relative to Mana, it's not 6,000 Mana, the lowest is 7,300 Mana. So remember that value, right? $900 US. So because it's 7,300 Mana, but Mana is worth only 0.06. You only have to dish out $438 US to buy a land, right? So what I found is because I've invested in land, and if BTC tanks and takes Mana down with it, the marketplace usually gets healthier, meaning there's more activity in the marketplace as people buy and sell a lot more because they can afford more, right? And it usually brings up this bottom floor, and land start to be worth a lot more. So even though it's worth six, like this land is worth 7,300 mana now. Like if I wait a week, then I'm sure in another 1 week or 2 weeks, like a lot of these bottom tier lands will be bought out. And again, like as mana drops to say 4 cents or 3 cents, then people will be happily wanting to spend 219 US dollars to buy into digital land, like if they're new investors. So it's going to bring a lot more investors. It's going to bring up this bottom to say maybe eventually lands are going to be worth a minimum 10,000, maybe even 15,000, 20,000. Like even if it was 20,000 mana, if it did go down to 3 to 4 cents, it's still 600 US dollars fiat. So the land that I have, I can still sell it for prices that increase as Bitcoin or mana itself falls, therefore protecting my overall fiat value. It's kind of a hard concept to understand, but it's just something that protects me overall in terms of fiat. And like in terms of fiat and Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin falls, again, my lands, they start to be worth more in relative to mana. And it's weird because there's so many currencies that are at play in the one formula. There's the there's the US dollar, there's the mana currency, and then there's the Bitcoin currency, then there's the land itself is technically not a currency, but it fluctuates in value as well. There's so many pieces of the formula, but overall, I want to protect my fiat or BTC value because eventually I will have to cash out to be using my money in real life. So as you can see again, like if I were to go to this decentrastats.com, you can see in the last 24 hours, 25 lands have changed hands. And that's a lot of activity. Like in the last week or two, there's been so much activity, guys. There's been like a minimum of like 20 to 25 lands sold every single day. It's a great sign. Like that's amazing. Before it used to be like 10, it used to be amazing. But now there's almost 20 to 25 lands. There's so much people buying up land, therefore bringing up the price of land. I remember road parcels used to be worth like 8 to 9,000 mana was the highest I could sell like general road parcels for a couple of months back when mana was worth say 15 cents, 15 to 16 cents. Now because mana is so low, people are buying up these road parcels for 13,900 mana, 12,900 mana, well beyond 10,000 mana. Like this one, it's not even connected to a road. It's on a corner and it's selling for 12,000 mana. And I listed one connected to the road for 12,000 mana, and it took ages to sell. It's just bringing up that floor of mana prices land prices relative to mana. And so my mana stack, if I wanted to sell it, it's currently worth like 1.2 million mana. Like now, if land keeps going down, then mana keeps going down, I should be able to sell my land and accumulate say 1.4 million, 1.5 million mana. And so although it doesn't 100% protect me against the Bitcoin swings, at least my investment isn't just reliant on Ethereum or whatever altcoin that I've invested in. I can now like land as mana goes down, my land goes up. It's really a weird concept to understand. And the opposite is kind of true as well. But as mana goes up, like if mana starts hitting like the 20, 30, 50 cents range, you start to see sellers becoming a bit desperate to sell their land. So they may dump their lands. Initially, they were happy to sell it for 10,000 mana for when say mana was worth 10 cents. But as mana starts to be worth a lot more, so say 30 to 40 cents, they'd be happy to sell it for 5,000 mana because they're getting a lot more fiat, right? So they can budge on that land relative to mana. So the opposite is kind of true as well. But overall, it protects me in terms of fiat, right? Or BTC, one of the two. So it's just a general thought. It's a reason why I invested in land or digital or Decentraland, because it just, in this world of cryptocurrency, where things are so volatile, guys. Like right now, we're in a market state that's like crazy. I mean, the market cap is $200 billion, the overall market cap of crypto on CoinMarketCap. and that was the stage just before we started to go on a big boom spike in the November, December, late last year, November, December, January, wherever that happened. So it's almost reached that point again. So it's gone all the way up. It's come all the way back down. And as an investor, I always try and find ways to diversify my risk. Specifically with Decentraland or crypto collectibles, I don't have to just put my money in and wait. I can actually buy and sell and actively increase my stack or my investment, which is why Decentraland again is just appealing, very appealing. Or crypto collectibles in general, like there's Gods Unchained that's also going to come out with their marketplace. There's Axie Infinity you can trade on. There's Ethereum you can trade on. So there's marketplaces you can buy low, wait a bit, sell for more expensive. If you know what you're doing, you can continue to increase your mana stack. There's also MLB crypto, which like already I'm gonna probably make a lot more money than I've invested. I've invested about 0.7 Ethereum, but I should be able to cash out about 5 to 6 Ethereum because that game is getting really popular. So it was supposed to be a quick video, but I think I ranted on a little bit. I don't know when I'm going to make another video, guys, but yeah, I'll see you soon. Share this video if you can, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter. I tweet a lot, or I try to.